what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video we'll be looking at Crustle Shell Armor deck. So this is gonna be a rogue deck build for today's video with a Fury Cutter attack. Flip 3 coins. If one of them is a heads, this attack does 50 plus 40 more damage. If two of them are heads, this attack does 80 more damage. If all of them are heads, this attack does 150 more damage. So overall, a really cool looking Crustle with a shell armor that can also reduce damage down to Crustle 430. So technically speaking, with 3 energy cards, Fury Cutter can go for 200, which is really good and especially easy to do with the Welder Grass Energy combo. So the Crustle is going to be our main attacker. Also here on this deck list, we're going to have Cortana with the full swipe and the big cut as a tech, as well as the Pheromosa and Possible GX for that Beast Game GX attack. We have 2 copies of Jirachi with a Stellar Wish for easy setup search, 1 copy of Mew, and 1 copy of Tapu Fini for that impossible counter meta matchup. Additionally to that, speaking about trainer cards, I'm running 4 copies of Custom Catchers for Pokemon Search and Setup, running 4 copies of Netball that can also be used for the Grass Energy Search, as well as 4 copies of Pokemon Communication, 2 copies of Fire Crystal, so I can retrieve some Fire Energies from discard pile back into my hand, so I can use them, for example, with Heat Factory or with the Welder for Energy Acceleration, 2 copies of Reset Stamp, 2 copies of John Hart for the Fire Energy Search. Additionally, 1 copy of Broke's Grid, so I can recycle some of the Fire Energies and Pokemon's or Grass Energies back from my discard pile into my deck. For the drop support, I'm running 4 copies of Cynthia and then 2 of each Erica's Hospitality and Lily, both being very useful, especially when we want to find that second custom catcher. For energy acceleration, also for the semi-draw support, as I like to say, because you draw 3 additional cards, 4 copies of Welder, then 2 copies of Escape Board for free retreat between Jirachis, and 12 energies in total, which 8 of them are fire, 4 of them are actually grass energy cards. So this is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. Really interesting deck list, nothing super expensive to be played and built in the format. The most expensive card, of course, is a Jirachi, but you can also play without it. Just try to maybe put some Acrobikes, but the problem is that even Acrobike price right now skyrocketed up to the maybe $5 or $6 a piece, so that's a little bit problematic. But overall, if you just play a game on TCGO and if you already have some of these cards, you should definitely try to build this deck because it's a very funny deck to be used. So yeah, let's move on to the game test so you can see how this deck works in action, so see you in the game. Right, so probably the worst starting Pokemon I could get. It is a Pheromosa and a Buzzwole. But I guess I'm not going to complain too much, because at least I have a Fire Energy skateboard attached. So I'm looking forward to retrieving a Pheromosa and a Buzzwole for the Lily. There is a Tapu Fini that I'm probably not going to need. So I'm looking forward to switch it for the Dweeble. I already attached energy for the turn, so I can only go with the Stellar Wish, trying to find maybe a Welder, maybe some sort of... yeah, Welder is a good combo. And I have another Jirachi, which I will put on the bench, but I'm just gonna pass the turn for now. Alright. So, Dragonite. Alright. Playing versus Dragonite deck, Dratini with the Wrap. If my opponent get lucky on the coin flip, he can paralyze my active Jirachi, but that's not a big deal as long as I have that escape board available. So there's the Mysterious Treasure for the Dragonite. An interesting decision was to discard Communication. So Fire Energy been discarded for 3 extra cards with the Heat Factory. Hopefully I can use my Heat Factory for the next turn so I can maybe use that Welder play. That would be a very nice thing if it's actually possible to do. Oh, yeah, it looks like it is, but I have so many bad cards available. I will try to give it a shot with Jirachi. Maybe I can get Okay, just another net ball, so really bad hand here. Which basically says that I'm gonna go with another net ball here, trying to set another dribble on the bench. And more than that, I'm good to go with the Cynthia. I totally forget to grab myself a reset stamp because my opponent had Dragonite, probably with a rare candy combo in his hand. But I managed to get reset stamp right now. Looking forward to keep the bench space available additionally for another Pokemon if it's necessary. So I'm just gonna try to wake up with the Jirachi for now and see what my opponent is capable to do. So with another Fire Energy, of course, he can grab 3 more cards. Potentially get Welder, Rare Candy Dragonite combo. Just really broken. So there is Mysterious Treasure. Alright, so Mysterious Treasure into Mysterious Treasure for Dragonator. Alright. Really nice looking Weeble, looking at the Moltres flying in the background. Really nice looking art. And there's been Reverse Swirl Cynthia play. I'm wondering why my opponent didn't play maybe 2 Mysterious Treasures at the time, so he can search additionally 1 more Dragon Pokemon and put him in play. Additionally, he also evolved Active Dragonair as well, and there is a communication into Swabble. Really slow start for my opponent. I managed to set up pretty well. I'm not going to complain too much. For the next turn, I'm going to have probably Welder play. It should be Welder plus Heat Factory, so I'm gonna be pretty good. So there's a Cherish Ball into Dragonite GX, and I'm wondering will there be a Rare Candy Dragonite combo, or if he's just preparing himself to manually evolve that Dragonair in the front. So who knows, this Dragonair in the active position might not even survive the following turn. Alright, there is Dragonair. You might discard any number of cards from your hand with that GX attack and then draw cards that you have 10 in your hand. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go with a Fire Crystal first. Then I'm gonna activate that Heat Factory. Alright, additionally, I'm gonna play Welder. Hopefully I will get communication at least, which I did. Alright, into Crustle, so the first Crustle in play. Other than that, I'm gonna put another Weeble on the bench. We'll use that Stellar Wish, so there is communication. Yeah, luckily played that Weeble on the bench. So I can go with my custom catcher on his Dragonite, so I can start applying some pressure before that. Energy should be attached somewhere. Alright, let's see, Fury Cutter. How many heads we can get? 1, 2, 2 heads. Okay, not bad. 130 damage, really a lot of damage in this case. So if I can swing one more time for 130, then next turn I can basically knock this Dragonite out. So for me, probably the best thing is to hit for 90, and then that's 220, and then I can use Beast Game GX, knock this Dragonite out, and basically take 1 extra prize, which means 3 prize cards. Alright, another Dragonite. So playing versus Dragonites, Mysterious Treasure. I'm wondering if I could maybe go with John Hart next turn play, as well as the Erica's Hospitality, then Energy play for the Heat Factory. I have a couple options available, just Crustle play as well. And there's the GX attack. Alright, so my opponent decided to use that GX attack and draw cards that he have in his hand, so another reset stamp would be nice. Definitely. And I'm just keeping drawing the cards that I actually don't need. So what about attention of energy right here? What about putting this John Hart in play? And what about just playing Cynthia for now, so I can refresh the hand and potentially get maybe another Crustle in play as well, as the case. And also I'm gonna use John Hart so I can search my deck for 2 more fire energies, also thin my deck a little bit, which is really important, and use Fury Cutter, so I need 2 more heads on the coin flip, and unfortunately just put 1 of them, which is actually not that bad, because then next turn I can just use my puzzle and hit with the Beast Game, basically for the knockout. Or maybe I can Beast Game with 7 energy cards on this puzzle, 7 extra energies, so 8 in total, and grab, for example, 3 extra prize cards. So that is also possible for me to do. So another Dratini pulled on the bench. Problem for my opponent is that he's simply unavailable to use Sky Judgment, so he can hit for 270. He desperately trying to find triple acceleration energy. I'm not even sure if he's playing triple acceleration energies in his deck, but you definitely need triple acceleration energy in your deck. So $220, Boswell is ready for the knockout. 2 energies being attached to the Dragonite on the bench. And my turn. Alright. Good to go. So what about just using the Welder and another Crustle and attaching energy to him manually from the hand. This would pile, I see 3 of them, so I'm good to go with that Fire Crystal number 2, and then with the Heat Factory. Well, actually, the deck is very consistent. Communication, well, definitely looking forward to use him, so I can grab myself Cartana. Possibly also I can attack with it. Do I want to go with the Beast Game? I think I will go with the Beast Game. It's worth, definitely. It's worth using it. It is an extra prize card, so I can make a triple prize card here in this scenario. And there is a John Hart again. There is a Netball, and there is a Fire Engine. The reason why I just decided to do that is mainly because I have Crustle available on my bench, and I have Attacker for the next turn, which is always good. And there is a triple acceleration energy, so we will see Sky Judgment right here. 290. Yeah, Cartana cannot be used anymore, but I can, for example, use False Swipe and put my opponent Dragonite to the 10 HP. It is a very risky attack, that's for sure. So do I even have another Grass Energy in my deck? The answer to that question is no, I don't. So it is good to use Brooks Grid right now, so I can recycle back some energies. I can even use that Boswell. In some situations, Boswell can also be used. Fire Energy. I'm gonna go with a Heat Factory, Reset Stamp. Yeah, that was the card I was really looking for, so I can put my opponent down to only 3 cards. Right now I can use also that Stellar Wish. I guess I'm just gonna grab myself Cynthia. Looking for anything else. So I'm good to go with the Retreat. Trying my luck with the Fury Cutter. How many heads this time? 1 heads, 1 tails, 2 heads. That is a very nice attack right here. So technically speaking, next turn I can win the game by knocking out this dragon. Actually I can't, I can move down to the 1 prize card, but without another dragon and my opponent inside of the field, I don't think so. But he is going to be in a position to do something out. overall, so far doing good. We are both with the 3 prize cards, but I'm in a slight better advantage and in a position than he is. Alright, so there is another triple acceleration. The only card that I need for the next turn literally is a fire energy card. Oof, reset stamp. Alright, that actually hurts. But there is a Cynthia, fire energy, Basil, and Pheromosa combo. So it is not that bad so far. Flint. Into the couple more energy cards. And so even my opponent used the far flint, reset stamp. It's not that super effective as long as I have double charge in play, so you can wonder why. Okay, so looking forward to put Boswell on the bench as well to go and play that Cynthia. Oh, why in the world did I use Cynthia right now? What was on my mind? I have no clue why in the world did I do that. Did I just lose the game right now? It could be. Because right now I can't use Welder. I don't know what was on my mind. How many triples have I used? Only 2 so far. Well, right now that is a 50-50 play right here. We're gonna go with the energy attachment. How in the world did I just do that? Okay, I should definitely discard Tapu Fini from my hand with each other. Oh, another triple acceleration. Okay, so that's the third one. Alright, that was the third triple acceleration. Technically meaning that he have only one, but also one prize card. And I need to be very smart right now. So we're gonna go with the Tapu Fini discardment for the last 2 fire energy cards. Then for the communication play into that Crustle, so I can have more cards left in my deck. But I'm just gonna grab myself that Mew into my hand. Doesn't really matter. The card that I'm really searching for is another custom catcher, just if it's necessary to be used. Energy from my hand manually can also be attached somewhere, just in case he retreats, so I can snipe him on the bench. Put Mew down, and I'm gonna use Fury Cutter. Maybe I can hit 3 heads and knock him out. And that's my 200 damage. Dragon has been eliminated. So the only thing that can actually save my opponent right now would be a Dragonite play. So he needs Rare Candy Dragonite, plus he needs Triple Acceleration Energy, and Welder with 2 Fire Energy cards in his hand in order to win this game. So the first card he has, so it is a Rare Candy Dragonite. He can also have 2 Fire Energies additionally to that with the Welder, and the question just remains, can he have the Triple Acceleration Energy in order to win this game? And he does. Alright, so yeah, that was a stupid misplay from my side. I actually played Cynthia instead of trying to find the Welder so I can attack and take the first part in order to win the game. So he actually pulled incredible turn at the end, and he gets pretty much all he really needed in order to win this game. So that was really amazing from my opponent's side of the field. Really amazing. So once again, there is the deck list that I use in today's video. It is a Crustle with a Shell, Armor, and Fury Cutter. A really interesting attacking Pokemon. Not super competitive, not super special, but overall really cool and enjoyable experience. Definitely to be used. Really cool looking deck. Really good rogue deck as well. So if you're looking forward to have some fun with the deck, you should definitely try this deck out. So once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.